So at the beginning of this week, Russian warship heading towards U.S. coastline. I believe it's East Coast, but now they are having a exercise drills right next to the U.S. coast. And let's see. So officially, all the NATO countries sending their weapons to Ukraine, and of course, the war has been escalated, but still they refuse to announce it officially, announced it to the world stage, and of course the stupid debt ceiling negotiation still going on. Today is the one full week since last Friday, so it lasted 1 week. As time goes by, they dragging on. I believe they need to have introduced something more major, more eye-catching. So we are waiting for the mega earthquake right now, and let's see. A lot of prophecy saying that the mega earthquake is the trigger of all things. So just recently, I've been watching some TV series and old movies that are not blockbusters that nobody really pay attention to. So, for example, I watched Friends, the TV series, and in one episode, Ross was saying the reason why Monica was dating a Ukraine kid in high school. So they already planned it out ever since then, right? So every single TV series they played it out in a different way, not a really different way, but just like in a unnoticed manner. So Ukraine, they mention Ukraine in France, and they have the Rachel's daughter, little baby, bassinet. Then the color is Ukraine flag color, yellow and blue, and then so and X Files, one of the X Files episode, not only one, several, describing the black goo as black oil. And so by now we all know black goo is actually the graphene. So they describe it as black oil is the graphene, and then they said that that's the medium for demons to access a person. So that's why they inject all the graphene into people that accepted the poison for the CV-19. That's the medium for the demons access to their body. So that is how so many people right now are demon possessed and trigger their mental health issues. So many people have mental health issues because of that, because the demons inside them. So they are struggling within themselves to be good and evil at the same time. And I personally experienced the people that I know, they are having these issues right now, struggling. One minute they try to be nice, the next minute they like totally demon possessed. So that's the black goo. Um, and then let's see, and then they are actually use UFO to cover up the demons coming to this earth plane from the dimension, from their own dimension to here. And so I believe that dimension is fifth dimension, and then here is the third dimension. So they use it as a cover up, saying it's the aliens. Everybody knows by now. But the problem is actually the top level people, they all are from the fallen angels bloodlines. With that said, the powers is their powers are getting stronger and stronger since they're using the black goo to transport the demons to here and control the masses. So remember that when time turn back in time or move backward or forward, time travel, the trigger is a disaster. Like for example, in Back to the Future is a thunderstorm strike the clock tower, and then the whole world turned back to, I don't know, whatever they designate to, right? That's because of the power. The natural power is more powerful than human can generate from the electricity or whatsoever. And but Back to the Future 3, they are using the train, 88 miles per hour. That is just because they use 88 as a ritual. It's not because really when you step on the gas when you're driving, if you reach 88 miles per hour, you can time travel. That doesn't make sense. So I recently just found out that the pyramid is a time travel tool, and that's why they try to hide the fact that the pyramids in Egypt, right? What is that? What are they for, etc. Of course, the alignment is to the stars, to Sirius, and different stars alignments in the skies to draw the energy from them. But I believe that so-called time travel is travel to different timelines. It's not actually travel back and forth in time on one particular timeline, on a specific timeline. Because time is not linear, time is present. No matter the past, the present, and the future is happening at the same time. So the so-called time travel, they just jumping from timeline to timeline to see which timeline is more favorable to them. However, they can only see so much, foreseeing the future so much by witchcrafts, right? By their like definition to see the future, but they can only see so far. That's why they can never win.